Hey there! Are you gearing up for a railway signal technician interview? You're in the right place. Today, we're diving into some key questions you might face. Let's kick things off with our first question about teamwork and problem solving. Can you tell us about a time when you needed to work as part of a team to fix a signaling issue on the railway? This question helps interviewers understand how well you collaborate with others to solve problems, especially when things get tough. Here are some pointers to help you structure your response. Clearly explain the signaling problem you encountered. Describe your role in the team and your contributions. Emphasize how communication and teamwork played a part. Share the outcome and any improvements made after resolving the issue. Discuss any lessons you learned that might be useful in the future. Now, let's look at an example of how you might answer this.
At the railway maintenance facility, we faced a significant signal failure causing delays. I stepped up to organize the team and diagnose the signal relay. Working closely with the electricians, we managed to restore the signal in under 2 hours, effectively minimizing delays. This experience underscored the importance of quick, cohesive teamwork under pressure.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for railway signal technician. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Can you share an experience where good communication made a big difference in the success of a signaling project? Interviewers ask this to gauge how effectively you communicate during projects, ensuring everything runs smoothly. Here's how you can frame your answer. Think of a specific project or signaling situation. Mention the communication methods you used, like meetings or reports. Explain the outcome and how communication played a role in the success. Keep it concise and focus on the impact. Reflect on what you learned from the experience. Let's see a sample answer to illustrate this.
In a recent signaling project, I coordinated with various teams during a track upgrade. We had weekly meetings and used a shared platform for updates. This open line of communication helped us identify and resolve a potential signal placement issue ahead of time, ensuring the project finished on schedule without any incidents.
Describe a time when your keen attention to detail prevented a potential problem in signal operations. This helps interviewers assess your ability to catch and prevent issues before they become bigger problems. Consider these tips when crafting your response. Recall a situation where being detail-oriented made a difference. Use the STAR method. Situation, task, action, result. Discuss the importance of procedures and checks in operations. Highlight the outcome and how it benefited safety or efficiency. Practice delivering a clear and concise answer. Here's how you might answer this question.
While conducting a routine maintenance check, I noticed a signal light was slightly misaligned. I reported it and adjusted it according to specifications. This attention to detail ensured that trains approached the station with clear signals, preventing potential confusion during busy hours.
Imagine discovering a malfunctioning signal just before a train is about to depart. What steps would you take to ensure safety? This situational question evaluates your emergency response skills to ensure passenger and train crew safety. Here's a structured approach to tackle this scenario. Immediately alert the control center about the malfunction. Assess if the signal can be overridden or quickly repaired. Inform all train personnel of the situation. Implement a safe alternative or stop the train if necessary. Document the incident thoroughly for future review. Let's consider an example response.
Upon discovering the signal malfunction, I would promptly notify the control center to report it. I'd then assess if a temporary fix is possible. If not, I'd inform the train crew and ensure the train remains stationary until the issue is resolved.
You and a coworker have different ideas on solving a signal issue. How would you handle this disagreement? This question examines your conflict resolution skills and your ability to maintain teamwork while finding the best solution. Here's how to think through your response. Listen fully to your coworker's perspective before responding. Share your views respectfully and clearly with reasoning. Suggest a compromise or test both solutions if possible. Involve a supervisor for a neutral opinion if needed. Always focus on the best outcome for safety and functionality. Here's an example of how to handle this situation.
I would start by listening to my coworker's perspective to fully understand their reasoning. Then, I'd present my solution, explaining its benefits, ensuring our exchange remains respectful and focused on resolving the issue.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF, totally free. Just grab it below.